And let's just record. Right, okay, so, bear with me a second. This is not what everyone is supposed to be seeing. True professional that I am. Right, okay, so greetings everyone and welcome back to Patch Day. To be honest with you, I didn't run notes on the last one. Basically, I was too busy. And let's be honest, there was nothing really of interest in there anyway. So, we are officially back for the February update. This is the Dragon Strikes Back. I have not read through these yet, so you are literally getting my live reaction to them, even though I'm getting to see them a little bit early. So, right, okay. So, the update is dropping on the 30th of January between 1 AM and 5 AM Central Time. Well, that's 7 AM to 11 AM UTC. If you're anywhere else in the world, do you know what you do? You type in UTC to Moscow or, Sweden or wherever, and that'll give you the times. Don't be so lazy, I can't do it all for you. Okay, so the February update, Dragon Strikes Back. So, this is the first major update of the year, and we are getting Lunar New Year content. Okay, Azura Lane Wave 4, so for all you weebs out there, get your wallets ready, because I'm sure this is not going to be cheap. The Griffin of the Baltic campaign is coming. Pan-Asian cruisers are entering early access, so that is an entirely new line coming to us. Italian legendary cruiser Napoli is coming to the Bureau as a project. Ranked and Brawl seasons, 5 in total. Enhanced service record is here. So remember that roadmap that everyone's been like, ball game didn't deliver. Yeah, right, okay. So they are. Right, okay. So the service record is coming, and they've enhanced it over the original one. The original one, I believe, was only supposed to show the top 5 ships. But we'll have a look. Hopefully they've got a bit more detail in it slightly further down. I misread that as epic monetization for a second. I do apologize. Epic modernizations are also coming and more as usual. Right, okay, so let's get into this. Right, so here is the Lunar New Year. The rabbit has arrived. I'm guessing it's the year of the rabbit. Bear with me a second. Let me just make some minor adjustments there so you can actually see it all on screen with me. So, welcome to the symbol of the Lunar New Year. An array of themed content, a new port, Pan-Asian premium destroyer, the Northern Dragon is coming. The Celestial Guardian Commander guys with a unique roaring voiceover, a revamped crate. Is there just one? Are they just giving us one vamped up crate? We will see. Also containing goods from the previous year's celebrations. Alright, so anyone missed out on that sexy Yamato skin, well, the chance is there. Themed skins for the Pan-Asian ships will also be waiting for you. Also keep an eye out on the socials for themed flags and patches. Right, okay, so let's have a look at the Pan-Asian Early Access Fleet. Right, so with this update, there's be a new tech tree branch arrives. The following 4 ships wield deep water torpedoes, smoke generator, and torpedo reload boosters. So if anyone was, I forget the name of the ship. I've got my port. Is it the Hansang? There is a premium Pan-Asian cruiser that's essentially a Leander, I believe, with deep water torps. Or a variant of the Leander. I believe it's slightly smaller, so that's in there. So we are getting the Kaching. That's what I'm going to go with. Okay, the Ratma, the Champoon, and the Harbin are all coming to the tech tree. As we can see here, let's see if we can enhance this picture a bit. For some unknown reason, computer says no. Can I am incredibly rubbish at these things. Is there a way I can zoom in on that? I can't. So the Harbin is tier 7. There is a tier 8. I think it's called the Jung, but we'll have to wait and see. Senjung there. Senjung will, with the guaranteed system in place, so there's the guarantee system is in place, so I believe that's if you buy 40 crates, you're guaranteed to get a ship at least from those 40 crates. And let's say if you open 20, you get a ship, then it restarts back. There is more information available at worldofwarshipslegends.com/containers. And that'll give you all the breakdown details, the drop rates. To be honest with you, I don't care. I'm potentially looking forward to grinding out a new line, should we say. Okay, so the Senyong, the tier 8, will become available as the crown of the new branch when that arrives in the March update, meaning so they're only going to be available out of crates this month. Next month the full branch will be unlocked, including the Senjong, and you'll be able to research them and grind them out as per usual. Well, I think this is going to make a couple of people happy at least. The Griffin of the Baltic, the tier 8 premium Pomeran. I don't know how you pronounce it. I know people talk about the ship a lot. I'm not overly big on German battleships. I kind of play them for the lols with the secondary builds and whatnot. I don't think they don't particularly suit my playstyle, but the Pomeran is coming. To get her, you have to obviously do the Admiralty backing, complete the 100 milestones as per usual. Catch-up mechanic and heroic missions are enforced for extra renowned. And the reinforced battle prowess missions. So you should be able to complete this probably in like 3 or 4 weeks if you get all the heroic efforts and stuff done, and the battle prowess as well. So the Pomeran brings to the table a powerful secondary ATBA, anti-torpedo boat armament, mighty AP shells, a solid hit point pool to tank incoming damage with. All this makes a solid choice to take her into battle, even with the wide variety of current roster high-tier German battleships on offer. So campaign prizes. Do we really care? I'm gonna basically, so the value of it. So if you don't buy the campaign, it's worth about 15,000 doubloons. If you do buy out the campaign and unlock everything, including the Pomeran, it's 73,860. There's a bunch of insignias in there. You get some doubloons back, a bunch of promotion orders, some global XP. Those are the only things I really care about. You get anything for free. You get a free insignia, a free commendation, and 16 promotion orders. So yeah, okay, that's about it. That's it's campaign. I'm not going to go into massive detail. Everyone should know what that is all about by now. Right, okay, so with this next comes Azura Lane Wave 4. So with the latest collaboration, this will arrive on the 6th of February and includes 5 new commanders. So we are getting Azura Lane New Jersey, Azura Lane Neptune, Azura Lane Rune, Azura Lane Chapayev, along with Azura Lane St. Louis. Is that, I'm assuming, yeah, it's not St. Louis, which is the American, so that, I'm assuming, is going to be the French version. Besides the commanders, there are also 2 new ships, 3 new skins, and a new crate. Make sure to check out the dedicated article for details further later on. Not as in later on in the patch notes, they'll give us them later. I wonder what ships. Hang on. I think. Well, we don't have New Jersey, so I'm assuming New Jersey is going to be a ship. Neptune exists. Rooms. Yeah, these all exist. So, okay. Speculations in the comments below. It could easily be a reskin of any of these, in all fairness. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Right, okay, so Napoli If they wanted me to pronounce them correctly, they would have given them British names. So the first Italian legendary ship is here, the ultimate reward for the corresponding free bureau project. This ship is a true menace, apparently. Febuary herself, so it has SAP secondaries, high speed, good concealment, exhaust smoke, and the exhaust smoke generator. Actually, this could be kind of interesting. I look forward to Monday. I'm guessing I'll have access to it Monday. Monday I'll either stream it on Monday morning or we'll hopefully get a review out nice and early. And that's about all the details on that we get. So, the new service record. Right, okay, so service record is gonna be changing. So you asked for it, and we're happy to say the new stats page in the service records are finally live. You'll be able to browse your overall statistics, check it out for different game modes. The patch menu also has been optimized for better navigation. As for specific ships, please expect those in the near future. Right, okay, so that doesn't really tell me a whole lot. Is that max damage per battle? Warships destroyed, victories. That's a really odd account. So in all fact, again, we'll check it out Monday. I'm a bit disappointed that they didn't put the individual ship stats in with this, but unfortunately, I want this to be good. So I guess we're gonna have to. Wait and see on Monday. Right, okay, so new ships of the update. The Pan-Asian Premium Destroyer, the Northern Dragon. Not to be confused with the Southern or Eastern Dragons, this ship is a unique beast. She brings to the fray a solid HP pool, rapid reloading and range on her guns, decent torpedoes and AA armament. Northern Dragon will be available in the store from the 1st of February through to the 6th of March. We're also getting a new Pan-Asian commander, Chen Shokan. Apologies if I've mispronounced that wrong. So mispronounced it. Full stop. If I mispronounced it wrong, I'd be pronouncing it correctly. Anyway, a dedicated commander for the Pan-Asian cruisers, Shen Shukan is reinforcing the branch with his arrival. His base trait reduces incoming damage with your cruiser damage while your cruiser is within a smokescreen, and his unique skill improves cruiser concealment while also increasing torpedo range. You can obtain him through the store for 900,000 Commander XP or as a drop from the Commander crates, including the Pan-Asian ones. So there is a rule that with Commander crates, if you don't have Commander and you open a crate, you get the Commander or Commanders you don't have. So if you're like me, I have all the Commanders, so all I need to do is open a Commander crate and Shen's mine. Obviously, weigh that option up, whether to buy him for Commander XP or not, based on obviously your own progress. We are getting a new map, ladies and gentlemen. A new map for Tier 6 through to Legendary Riptos is arriving. This features an array of islands that divide the map up vertically and offer a range of tactical options for different ship types. So, do you know what? Can we, bear with me, see, can we have a cheeky look at the map? I'm assuming it's on PC. Where is it? Riptos. See, this is one of the issues when you do these things completely live. So I've put World of Warships, Riptos. Maps. It would be nice if they had their maps in alphabetical order. Riptos is considered a special map on PC. Right, bear with me. Oh. Right, it's not letting us zoom in. Why can't I zoom in? I've got this new bloody internet browser because I got full of friggin' cookies or some shite, and it's kind of ruined my my internet browser, and now I can't do what I want to do with it. So as we can see, we have the map here, and alright, okay, this explains the vertical separation of the map. So there's a bunch of small islands throughout. It is a 42 by 42, so it is one of the larger maps that's available on World of Warships. So yeah, I guess finally a new map. It's not very often that we get a new map, so I'm legitimately happy for that. So ranked and brawls. So we are getting 5 seasons of ranked and brawls combined. There will barely be any days which you can't engage in competitive season while this update is live. Expect the details as usual to be on our dedicated article, which will arrive shortly before the first season of ranked battles, which starts on the 1st of February. Important brawl credits and experience have now been reduced by 20% on average, as brawl provides the single best point per minute rate in the game, often incomparable to other game modes. Finally, brawl will also be available on mobile. Miscellaneous, do we care about? So, of course we do care. We do care, bear with me. Got to make sure my screens line up. So, epic modernizations are here. They differ from the common ones by their distribution. You can obtain them through missions that will pop up in your campaign and missions tab automatically. And stats, of course. Any epic modernization you earn during the update will be yours to keep, but we see this being the beginning of an extended test, so please be prepared for their stats to change, perhaps even drastically in the future. These modernizations introduce an active component to how your mods work, improving your stats for particular actions on the battlefield to stack bonuses 5 times until the battle ends. Modernizations include any bonuses provided by the regular version. Special bonuses for epic mods only work in standard battles and versus AI. These mods are Gunfire Control System Mod 2. Main battery range plus 2% per every 50 shell hits cruisers and destroyers. Does that mean you've got to hit cruisers and destroyers? Or this is only for cruisers and destroyers? Right, okay. So 5 times you can get up to 10% increase on your range. Artillery Plotting Room, which is the USN Battleship mod. Dispersion of main battery minus 2% per 2 citadel hits. So you can get minus 10% on dispersion if that stacks up to 5. Main battery mod 3, which is the main battery reload time. Minus 2% for every 50 shell hits in a battleship. See, I tend to find you don't actually really get that many hits in a battleship through the course of a game. You're gonna max that out. You're gonna score 250 shell hits with a battleship in a match. I think that's kind of unlikely and probably needs some working on. I guess that the same probably comes from the Artillery Plotting Room mod. What are you talking? You're talking 10 citadel hits in a match to max it out. Like, unless the enemy teams are idiots, you shouldn't get 10 citadel hits in a battleship. Not consistently anyway. Not enough to warrant the epic mod. Secondary battery mod 3, secondary battery reload time minus 5% for per 50 secondary shell hits on German battleships. That is legitimately gonna drastically improve. Like the German secondary, since all the changes and stuff, they have actually really come into their own, and they are actually I like them now, for more so for the memes of watching them go wild. But yeah, I can just imagine my 12-kilometer secondary Brandenburg firing an extra 25% faster towards the end of the battle. And 50 hits isn't overly hard to achieve with a full secondary build. And torpedo launcher mod 3, torpedo reload time minus 2% for every 3 torpedo hit. Unmounting these mods will cost 250 doubloons, and selling them will net you 2.5 million credits. Right, there is also multiple stuff, multiple ships that have suffered from hindering shot abilities due to turret elevations at particular turn angles, and these shooting angles have been improved. These are, let me just check that there's no more on the list. Yeah, there's no more on the list. So the Mackensen, the Zeten, the Prince Hendrik, the Prince Rupicek, the Ibuki, and the Ibuki B. Bug fixes. Added rotation to the Cleveland's radar. I guess that's just a visual bug. Xbox Series X with HDR and ray tracing on at 4K resolution sometimes flickered, so that's been fixed. Rare cases where players saying flagged for non-crossplay after leaving a division with a different player with crossplay disabled. What? Oh, right, okay, never mind. I think that means like sometimes you could accidentally slip into a game with someone who had crossplay off. So that's been fixed. Rare case of a black stripe on the horizon import with low level account, and reduce the potential for weird physics when ships collide with terrain. God damn it, that's the most fun. What? There is nothing quite like watching a destroyer jump 30 foot in the air. Or maybe 100 feet in the air, actually. Like, nose first as well. That's epic. You're spoiling our fun, wargaming. It's just ruined it. Bug fixes have ruined it. They've destroyed the patch. Done. I'm going to go and play Roblox. Right, okay. And mobile instances where the picture became oversaturated with brightness has also been fixed. So, embrace the power of the dragon and turn the tide. Right, okay. Well, I honestly don't think I have anything else to say on that. So much better than the last patch notes. It is nice to see a new line come in. It is nice to see so much going on in game with the Azura Lane, the Napoli, the 2 Brawl, and I think I've scrolled past them. I have the 2 Brawl modes. Brawl and ranked modes come in this season, so it's going to be a fairly busy update for most of us. So I look forward to seeing you all when I stream this live on Monday. So unfortunately, I believe that is it for me. So thank you very much for stopping by, and of course, until next time, take care.